So Easton
What
has
thing up?
like stands. Easton has like stands, so like he can film really well.
Oh, let's see. You want that up like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Don't read the bad dad joke though.
Okay, I'm not.
All right, here we go. You ready? Let's have a kick-ass show.
Well, actually, get it out because I'm gonna look at the
know
bad
you
dad
I
joke.
know, and I don't want you to. Okay, ready? Here we go. Remember, into the camera on 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome back to Newman's Talk. My name is Jim Newman, your host, and with me, as always, my number one compadre, best bud and pal,
Teddy.
Hey, buddy, what's going on today?
Fun.
Fun.
Yes,
Well, what
very
a week!
fun.
What a week we have had in this house, right?
Yes, surprises.
Let's tell everyone.
Friends.
Surprises, friends, all these good things. Let's start off. Let's tell everyone because we got a lot to talk about today. Let's tell everyone what we did camp wise Monday through Thursday this week.
Wait, wasn't it? Yeah, Monday through I had tryout camp
Tryout camp
for soccer.
for Sporting Blue Valley, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and then Friday night we had the actual tryouts.
Yes, tryouts.
Teddy was on Division
5
last year.
I moved
now-
up to Division 3
Congratulations,
with
son.
my favorite coach.
Coach Brewer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's going to be your head coach of now Aberdeen is your team name.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. They've been around for a long time in the Premier League, right? But you're not playing in the Premier League yet.
No, we play in Premier League,
Yeah, you play in the Blue Valley Premier League,
which is good.
which is good. We'll be playing Division 3. Super happy and proud of him for that. So, Division 3, Sporting Blue Valley, and you aren't just playing by yourself on this team, right?
Well, it's called soccer. Soccer's a team sport.
It is a team sport. But who's going to be on your team with you, bub?
Some of my really, really, really good friends.
Some of them you played with now. This will be your third season playing
Third
together.
season playing, yeah.
Jake,
Uh-huh.
right? Coming back to play with Elliot.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy yells that. Also, Easton.
Easton. This will be our second year playing with Easton. Second year playing with CJ. Right? Pretty excited about that. I'm excited that you get to play with your friends still. You got a pretty good rapport and relationship with them, don't you think?
I most likely have to change my number, though.
Another year of changing the number. Maybe we can buy the number from. What do you think?
I'm going to ask him to change it.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. Maybe we'll just change your number. Like I'll just draw on your jersey. I'll take a Sharpie.
28.
I can't make 28 out of 10.
28.
I can make 18.
No, you can make 28.
Just paint a.
So the one's
Paint a
like
line.
this, so you like connect it like that, and
Oh
then
my
make the
goodness.
0 and 8.
And then a line through it to make the 8.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. Okay. What else we got to talk about for this week? We got.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah. You want to talk about Kevin De Bruyne?
And
Manchester City. In the English Premier League.
Kevin De Bruyne.
They did this week what's called the Continental Treble. You know what that is?
No.
Yes, you do.
Oh, right, yeah,
So,
the record.
They won. Yeah, it's only the second time in
By two Manchester.
English Premier Leagues have done it. And that's Man City. This year, they won the Premier Cup, right?
Yep.
Premier League
With
Cup.
Holland.
They won the FA Cup,
FA Cup.
right?
Yep.
And then this week, on Saturday,
UEFA.
they won the UEFA Champions League. Right? So that's 3. They won 3 of the major events
Three.
for their country, for their city.
They're
But this is the second
only the
time that a
second
team in Manchester has done it
one. Manchester United did it
in 1999, right? 24 years ago. That's okay.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, right? So Man City, congratulations to them. So here's a little history I learned about Man City, son. They actually were founded in 1880.
1980.
That's 143 years ago.
140 years ago.
143 years ago. They were actually founded as St. Mark's.
St.
And then in
Mark's.
1894, they became Manchester City. And the same year, they started their blue kits.
Blue.
And they've had their blue kits ever since. That's pretty crazy, right?
Football is red.
Well, I'm talking about their kits. And the kits that they wear for their home field is blue, light blue. And they've been wearing them since 1894. Not the same uniforms.
Perhaps that's older than me.
But it's older than you. Fun fact. Moving on, Ted. Where do we see Luke Combs at?
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead Stadium. Last night, stadium tour. They made a stop in Kansas City, Missouri. Luke Combs came on out, had a great show. We got out there pretty early, didn't we, bud?
Yes, very early.
Got up to the parking lot about 3 o'clock. No, 4 o'clock.
And we had
got
pizza.
To the parking lot at 4 o'clock. We had pizza. We tailgated. Got to see some of our friends, right?
Yep.
Saw some of Daddy's work friends. We saw them. Then we saw our season ticket mates, Marcus, Danny.
Oh, we have to shout
Ryan,
them out.
Allie.
Shout them out.
Oh, we're shouting them out right now. Say what's up.
Shout out, guys. You better send it to Travis Kelce now.
Oh.
They made me a promise.
No.
Yep.
I'm not going to hold Danny to that promise.
Yep. Sorry,
At
Danny.
all. No. So
Sucks to
our
suck.
friends.
They know Travis Kelce.
We're gonna say what's
Big
up to them.
flex.
It was great to see them. It's been far too long, and we're actually gonna see them again this week. They're coming by.
Great.
They're coming by the house. We're gonna have a little get together, drink some adult beverages. Teddy's gonna have a beer, maybe one or two.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally legal, right?
Some.
But we did make a promise last night.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Marcus, Danny, and I all said?
Nope.
In our little promise.
Nope.
We did a little cheer. We took a shot. And we said, here's to.
Oh yeah, no, I already know.
What was it?
Until I become a season ticket.
Here's
holder.
to waiting until Teddy can take one with us. All right. So I have full intentions, bub, which actually works out because
I'm gonna get
Mahomes is going to be
drunk.
around for about 9 more years on his contract, and maybe get one more contract at the end of it. You know, a 4 or 5 year contract maybe at the end, maybe 3 extension. And then, you'll be 21 at that time, and then we can give up the seats, or you can take them over from your dear old dad because you'll have a job and you'll be making money. Right?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Luke Combs last night, what a great show. We didn't get home till well after 11, almost midnight.
We got home right at 12.
Someone
Who's that someone?
fell asleep in the car on the ride home.
What do you want from me?
Did you have fun?
Yes.
You liked it, didn't you?
Yeah,
That wasn't your first concert, though.
I like the ice cream sandwich.
Let's put a picture of the ice cream sandwich up, shall we, bud?
Right here.
That thing was insane.
Oh, look at it.
You're so silly.
Oh, look at it.
So,
it's so
now
big.
it was an $11, right? Was it $11?
Uh-huh.
It was an $11 giant. It was labeled
Boom.
the giant ice cream sandwich, right? So this giant ice cream sandwich is actually 2 full-size chocolate chip cookies.
No, like they're big in my
with
face.
a ton of vanilla ice cream in between.
I didn't even get to eat the ice cream.
And then half of it
it's covered in chocolate.
is dipped in chocolate.
And then they shove it in a bag.
So,
and they're like,
so the
eat
lady,
it.
we had no idea what it was. So the lady goes into the back. She brings it out. It's in its own bag.
She's like this.
They're handmade. I'm pretty sure the stadium is hand making those.
They're in the club access.
We were in the club access. Comes out in this bag. We get back to the seat. Teddy reaches in the bag and he's like, "Dad," and he pulls out this sandwich, and it is just people around us like, "Hey kid, you're gonna need some help eating that."
No.
No. Ted's like, no.
No,
Actually, all 4 of us.
I needed help.
All 4 of us got to partake.
You finished the mission.
In the giant ice cream. I wasn't gonna let the ice cream melt in my seat. That'd been gross. All over my feet.
And then someone proposed, right
And
next to
then
us.
there was a nice couple next to us who was talking to Mom, and she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend, blah blah blah." And then halfway through the Luke Combs concert,
Just proposed.
I believe he's when he proposed, and my fiance.
Then he went straight to the
Look at the
bathroom.
ring. And he went to the bathroom, probably to puke.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Let's go on to Teddy's favorite segment of this podcast, and that is
The hat trick of the week.
you do love that, don't you, boy? All right, hat trick of the week. Let's talk about first and foremost. It's kind of unfortunate and kind of sad for us here in Kansas City, and that's the passing of Norma Hunt. And Norma is the widow of Lamar Hunt, who was the founder of the Kansas City Chiefs, right? But beyond that, son, before the Chiefs, he was the principal founder of the AFL, the American Football League, which is now the AFC, which is why the AFC trophy is named the Lamar Hunt Trophy.
So that means the Chiefs are special.
The Chiefs are special. When the Chiefs win the AFC, right, and they bring home the Lamar Hunt Trophy, it has a lot of meaning to Chiefs fans, right? When they don that championship, it has a lot of meaning because he brought the team to Kansas City from Dallas, right? He brought them here. He named them. He established the Chiefs' legacy and history. But it's not just the Chiefs in football that Lamar had a big part of.
It was Lamar Hunt.
What about MLS soccer?
Oh, my bad.
He's a co-founder of MLS soccer, right? And the league that was before that was the North American Soccer League, but it eventually turned into MLS, and he's one of the principal founders of that. And now MLS soccer is expanding.
Yeah.
Ginormous, international almost now, and that's something else that we're going to talk about here in just a minute or two. We're going to talk about that, but he also founded tennis, not the game tennis, but the tennis, the world championship tennis. Lamar was a co-founder of that.
Yeah.
And let's see what else here. You've been one time, I think, here locally. You've been to Worlds of Fun one time, but you were a baby.
I do not remember.
And I don't think you remember that. But he co-founded and developed Worlds of Fun and Ocean of Fun, which is a place that a lot of people in the Kansas City go to ride roller coasters. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
They have a water park.
I wish I knew.
Water slides. Yeah, it's, you got a pool with a slide and a diving board.
Yeah.
In the backyard that you've been in how many times this year?
2.
Twice. So anyway, we're talking about Norma, his wife. Unfortunately, she passed away this week, and the Chiefs, they had something special going on this week, and that's going to be the next part of our hat trick of the week, and that's the Chiefs going to visit the White House. Right? Travis Kelce, and Patrick, and the rest of the team of the championship Super Bowl winning Chiefs.
Right? I've been waiting to say this moment. Sorry, Mahomes. It's so funny.
So if you didn't see it, Teddy's referring strictly to Travis Kelce's. He tried to steal the show for 1 minute, and in his podcast, he talked about what he wanted to say. His brother Jason asked him, "Well, hey, Trav, what did you want to get up and do?" And all he wanted to do was get up on that microphone, that podium, and go, "My fellow Americans," which is a typical line that U.S. presidents use when giving speeches. And so that's all he wanted to do. But he missed his opportunity, and his best bud, his number one compadre, Patrick Mahomes, was able to stop him before he potentially could have embarrassed himself. I was hoping that he was going to get up there and say, you have to fight for your right to party, you jabroni."
Dang.
No, he wasn't going to do that. But anyway, the Chiefs got to go visit the White House, and I really liked his son. You know what I really liked about it was Andy Reid. He was interviewed, and you want to know what he talked about?
What?
One of the things he talked about on the White House visit. Do you know what Andy Reid was asked?
No, I do not.
The food.
The food?
The food. And I thought you would like this. He did talk about there was this.
Enjoyed his cookies and milk.
Yeah, cookies and milk. But they were talking about this grilled cheese that they had, and to see a grown man, a 60-something-year-old grown man, talk about
grilled cheese,
a grilled cheese sandwich with joy and enthusiasm. It was pretty funny. I thought it was
pretty good.
He did like it. He did like it a lot. Okay, and our last topic for our hat trick of the week, son. And it's pretty big.
Messy. Lionel
He
Messi.
did it. And what did he do? Tell our listeners what he did if they don't know.
He signed with Miami.
He signed with Miami. He turned down almost $1
Dolphins.
billion. Listen, he turned down almost $1 billion to go play in Saudi Arabia to sign a contract with Inter Miami FC
This
and
dude
play
wants
in
to
the
go to
MLS.
America.
Let me tell you what, though. It's all the back ends of the deal.
We're going to go to a game, I think.
We're going to try. Not this season, because there's not many games left this season. By the time he gets into play in Miami, it's
Next
going to
year.
be...
No, next year. He's not going to be even be
It's
here
going to
for
be
this
August,
season, bud.
and the season's pretty much over in September. Right?
Wait until next year, like February.
We'll see about getting some tickets. Hopefully they come close. We have a lot of options. I mean, we can go down to Dallas. We can go over to St. Louis.
St. Louis.
We can go out to Colorado Springs.
Or we can just wait until he plays in Kansas.
Or we can just wait. And that son is big brain. That's big brain stuff.
500
right
IQ.
there. Okay, 500 IQ, as Teddy likes to claim that he has, even though that's not an attainable number. But
And 1.
501 IQ is what Dad would have if Teddy has a 500 IQ.
No, you
So anyway.
have negative. How much did he get paid?
53 million annual salary
This dude.
to play for Inter Miami, but it's the back end deals that make this deal much more profitable.
What is back?
And that's the back end deal is for this. You do this, we'll give you these things as well, right?
Bonus.
So
reward.
he's not getting actual cash. Instead, he's going to get things that make cash,
Credit
and
card
that's
money.
part ownership of Inter Miami,
He gets part
which is a very
ownership,
similar deal that David Beckham had,
and he plays for them.
and he plays.
owns the team.
He gets a percentage of T-shirt sales, Inter Miami shirt jersey sales.
Everyone's buying them.
He's
too.
gonna get and everyone's gonna buy an Inter Miami mess. I'm going to buy you an Inter Miami Messi jersey to wear. Okay. He also has a deal with Adidas signing this deal, and he also has a deal with Apple, who Apple TV is the broadcast provider of MLS soccer in the United States. Any MLS game is on Apple TV. And so there's a back-end agreement with those two companies, with the shirt sales, with everything, and it's only $53 million.
That's not a lot of money.
That's
I
not a lot.
would have accepted
I
$1 billion.
expect that he's going to have more funds come, and he'll probably be loaned out to a European club.
I would have accepted $1 billion to play with Ronaldo.
All right, bud. Here we go. Moving on. Dad's favorite segment. You've now had yours. Now it's time for mine. For some bad dad jokes. All right. Here you go. So Ted, I was out front today, and there was a squirrel, and the squirrel was going to town on an acorn.
bad.
Right? He was going to town on this acorn.
It was pretty nutty.
Look at you coming in with a bad Teddy joke. But do you know how you get a squirrel to like you? Mm-hmm. You act like a nut. No?
No.
That was funny. How do you get a squirrel to like you? You act like a nut. Squirrels like nuts. The squirrel was eating a nut on the tree. How do you get a squirrel to like you? They like nuts. You act like a... Okay.
I don't get it.
Anyway, Ted, I'm
Ba-dum-bum.
sorry. I'm sorry that you don't have a good sense of humor, but apparently the rest of our listeners do enjoy, and they rated a 9 out of 10 on most of my bad dad jokes.
-9.
Okay. This is going to be a tough subject to talk about next. Moving on.
Just no.
We have to.
We end it right now.
We can't. I feel obligated to
I'll let
give
you
our
talk about
listeners.
it.
I mean, you don't have to say it. You can just sit there and
can't.
look pretty.
I can't.
And I'll talk about the NBA and NHL finals. So NBA, we have the Miami Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. NHL, we have the Florida Panthers versus the Vegas Golden Knights.
We're both down 3-0.
Unfortunately, both series are down 3-1.
Wait,
Vegas
it's a history.
Vegas had a good a good win last night against Florida in Florida. But the difference is I think in Game 3, the Panthers had my Patrick Mahomes, my childhood hero, Dan Marino banging the drum before the Panthers took the ice. And that was huge. That was huge for Dad.
Yeah.
That gave the Panthers the mojo to win Game 3 at home. Right? Game 4, Vegas has got a really good team.
Also, the Nuggets.
Well, hold on. We're not there yet. Okay? The Nuggets, they've got a really good team. They got this Serbian
They
guy.
got Mr. Triple, like a double per game.
They got this Serbian guy, Nikola, drafted during a Taco Bell commercial. Nikola Jokic. And he's good. Isn't he, bud?
He should have like 8 MVPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is, he's leading that team.
He literally averages 80 points.
In game four, he was on the bench because the Heat got him into foul trouble.
And he
was on the bench.
lost.
And we still lost. Jamal Murray.
100 points and 80 assists.
He doesn't have 100 points, but he's scored really well. But Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic together, they've set a record. First, Nikola set a record on his own. Okay? He's the first player in NBA history to score over 500 points, 250 rebounds, and over 150 assists. He's the first player, listen to what I said, the first player in NBA history in the playoffs, postseason, to score in a single postseason over 500 points,
500,
250 rebounds,
200,
and 50 rebounds,
50.
and over 150 assists in a single postseason. Now, Ted, let's look here. NBA Finals, Monday night, Miami Heat going back into Denver, Ball Arena. Does Denver put the dagger in our hearts?
Yep.
Ted, you got to take a second to answer the question. Focus. Don't be so quick. Don't be quick draw McGraw on this.
The night's
Take your
also
time.
the night's also.
Let me ask it again. Monday night, the Miami Heat are going to play against the Denver Nuggets in Ball Arena, Mile High City. Okay, Denver, Colorado. Game 5, do or die, Miami Heat. Does Bam, Jimmy, Gabe, Max, Kevin, it's your starting 5, are they able to get the job done, to survive to see another day? Yes or no?
No.
That's the end of this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening.
Love you people after
Titty's
I
done.
get the chunkla.
Don't follow, don't like, don't subscribe.
Do it
Okay, Ted, let's talk about this.
or else.
So it's looking pretty bleak and dismal for the Heat.
We got
isn't it?
Jokic out of the game, and we still did not make a comeback.
Yeah, AG had a killer. Aaron Gordon. He had a killer Game 4 performance for the Nuggets.
And
Career
Jamal.
high 27 points, I believe. And he was a big part. Their bench.
Christian Brown.
Who's this kid?
Some
You know where he's
rookie
from?
from Kansas, of course.
He's from he did go to KU.
Curse him.
He's from Burlington, Kansas. His parents both played professionally. And yeah. Bravo. He got it. He came in, had a great game 3. Right?
Yep.
Or game 2. No, game 2. He had a great game 2. Had a good game 4. And he was part of the reason that they got
Smoked
that W.
us.
Smoked us. They really
Highsmith.
did.
Where's Highsmith?
Spo's not. Spo is
We need
doing
this man's defense.
Spo things, and it's okay. I trust Spoelstra. I trust Riley. I trust Alonzo.
You trust Riley?
I do. He's brought victories and championships to us before. I think our injuries are really starting to show
Tyler Hero.
how much they've hurt us going into these playoffs. Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero.
I forgot about that guy,
yeah.
Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, he blew his knee. He blew out his knee again.
Wait, like
and he's
his
probably
his knee came out.
No, just the tendons and the ligaments. And it's probably going to be. I would almost assume it's a career-ending injury for him.
He used to be
This is
good.
his third time. This is his third surgery that he's gone in for.
He used to be an all-star.
He is an all-star. He's not used to be. He is an all-star. He was going to be when the Heat traded for him. They acquired him 2 seasons ago. I was super ecstatic about it. It was after the year that we lost to the Lakers in the bubble, right? Is when we acquired him, and then he got injured and he missed the year. We got swept.
Then we
by
got swept by the Bucks.
Swept by the Bucks. Last season he was injured again.
We lost to the Celtics.
And we lost to Celtics, and now this season
We're gonna lose
into the
to
playoffs.
Denver.
Victor Oladipo got hurt again. We lost Tyler Hero, game 1 of the Bucks
Wait,
series.
bro, game 1,
Broke his hand.
first round.
After he broke his hand, he still made a 3-pointer before he was able to get out of the game.
He airballed.
He made it.
No, he airballed. And Bam got the rebound and dunked it. Yeah.
So Tyler Hero, he broke his hand in game 1.
And then still
Caught a pass and took a shot. Didn't make it.
It was still a better shot than I could ever do. So
With a broken hand.
yeah.
Yeah. Way better shot with any broken part of my body.
Bro's wrist still went in the cookie jar.
It still went into the cookie
He has
jar.
a broken hand.
Yeah, with broken hand. So it's really if they get a win in Denver, great. The series goes back to Miami. If Florida Panthers get a win in Vegas, great. It goes back to Sunrise, Florida. But
We have to win
it's
3
not
games
looking
in a
good
row.
for either of our Florida teams, brother, isn't it?
We have to win 3 games in a row.
Let's go fingers crossed.
LeBron James come
Let's
back.
go fingers crossed. Come
LeBron
on.
James come back.
Fingers crossed.
LeBron James come back.
We're here for you, Miami Heat. We're here for you, Florida Panthers. Give it all you got. You're the Eastern Conference champions regardless.
I have something to say.
Okay.
LeBron James has made a comeback. That means Bam can make a comeback too.
Let's quote Rocky IV then properly. If I can change, you can change. We all can change.
Yeah. Tyler Hero can change.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We made it, Ted. We did it. It was quick. We got through it.
Oh, dang. It's already 30.
I know, right? But when you have fun, when you have content and you have fun, guess what? It makes it easy. So as always, everyone, let's like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, all of the good things on all of your favorite platforms. Whether you like
Shout
to follow
out.
us on Spotify, on Apple, on Amazon, on Google, iHeartRadio, or on YouTube. Please give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share, give us some comments. Follow us on our Instagram and or Facebook page, Newman's Talk. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always email us at newmanstalk@gmail.com. That's Newman's with an S, talk@gmail.com. And as always, thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing. Help us get the word out about this podcast. We're still going to keep doing it. We're in our basement. We're having fun. Teddy loves it. I love it. It's a great father-son time. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Newman.
And I'm Teddy Newman.
We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye.